loved ones. Hello there. How are you doing? Were you missing me? Well, here I am, all yours. No problem. So welcome to our YouTube channel. And why not to Grandma? And if you're coming in for the first time, my name is Joan. Thank you for subscribing and sharing and commenting and all that. Giving it a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Yeah man, no problem man. Thumbs up. No problem, no problem. So here's what I want you to do. Well, actually, what I'm gonna do. Well, I'm gonna just travel a little bit with you. Going in the east, going from St. Mary to Portland, almost to the other end of the island. So it's just bits and pieces, all right? And some of the places, I don't know the name or whatever. And talk about deep rural. Is there such a thing as deep rural? A lot of bush, countryside and all that involved. Feel like that kind of thing, sometimes you just want to take that kind of ride. So, loved ones, here we go on our traveling. So let me tell you a little bit about Jamaica. Now, Jamaica is the largest English-speaking island of the Caribbean and the third largest island. I don't know if I told you this before. So it's 146 miles long, 22 miles at the northest point and 51 at the widest. It is 4,411 square miles. Okay, so we have approximately 3 million persons living here on the island, and the same amount in the diaspora. Same amount of Jamaicans scattered all over the world. 3 million. So can you imagine they decide to come back? 6 million, interesting, don't it? I think so too. I think so. So anyway, so we're gonna go east and you'll see some, well, Jamaica is actually 80% of our land lies over 550 feet above sea level. So it's very mountainous, so you get to see some mountains and valleys. You get to see the sea and, yes, various landscapes. So let's go, sweetheart. Let's go, honey. Let's go. All right. This is my island in the sun. Hey, people, my dear beloved. This town is mine. Oh, yes, it's mine. It's mine. Ora cabeza, head of gold or golden head. Ora cabeza in St. Mary. Just about getting into the town. In the town now. Well, this video was done vertically and I had to do it horizontally. So, yeah. All right. That is it in town. Oh, do I not love this place? Of course. I do. Pharmacy and all that. And my family doctor coming up. His office coming up. We passed it. No, not yet. It's right there. That's it. In yellow. That's it. And we're traveling east. We're on the northeastern side of the island, traveling in an easterly direction. Police station to the left. Yeah, there's much history in this place as well. And this can be an entrance to James Bond. That one we just passed. And there are other areas you can walk other streets that takes you down there, but we had actually passed the official entrance when we started. Oh, this is where I've lived. Right there, that's the house for 18, 19 years, something like that. Yep. Church across the road, you know. Seventh Adventist Church. And woo, no, still a speed. Home, 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 home. Now we are all the way in Puerto Maria. So that's Aracamesa is one town, and then there is Puerto Maria. Port Maria Bay, the capital of the parish of St. Mary. In Jamaica, we have parishes like you have provinces or states abroad. And so beautiful. Hey, you know, we have one of the longest one-off, I said, right? One-off? Yeah, beaches in this area. They have this thing that is called, what is it? Regatta? Yearly. I've spent right in this area. I've spent a year. So now we are out of there, town out of there. Just bits and pieces. Remember I told you? Okay. So getting into another bay. Beautiful turquoise waters of the Caribbean Sea. Just from one town to the other town to the other town. And going and going. For somewhere that has just had a hurricane, it's not looking bad. No. Okay, we're doing well. We're doing well. You know, we have so many places still out of electricity, you know, where you have all those trees and, yeah, some real rural areas. So on the coastline, so there are so many bays, you know, going along. And, you know, Anata Bay is one of those places where there's a lot of anatos. That's how it got its name, you know, a lot of anatos. People use it for cooking. I have used it in my hair. I don't know if it's good for hair, but I know that I needed something red and I needed something natural, and that was anato. And then there's Buff Bay. There's so many bays going along, and Hope Bay, and so many bays. So Portland, and Portland is actually a parish, and there is, now the main town is Port Antonio. And the terrain is crazy, really. So there was a duke from Portland, England, and so this parish is named after him, actually after his birthplace, Portland, you know, in England. Now this duke, he was governor here from what, 1722 to 1726. Duke. The vegetation is really lush, as you can see. You know, I feel like nature and so on is beautiful, really beautiful. But would you live here? Well, it's healthier than all these built up places that, you know, we reside. But I don't know, life is kind of very, very different in these places, you know. You walk long distance in some areas. Transportation is something else. I don't even know what river that one is. Osh. I don't know what river that one is. I don't know if it's a tribute. I don't know if it's part. No. Well, I don't know what that one is. The Maroons were adamant, you know, that no Europeans were going to settle in this area. And I tell you, it was really something else, you know. It was war, man. You talk about rumors of war. It was serious war because they decided no way, it was not gonna happen. You know, we have 17 rivers in this one place, this area. We have 17 rivers and how many caves? I think it's 14 caves. There's the rivers, beaches, hills, valleys, mountains, everything. Just name it, you know. Blue Lagoon. Blue Lagoon. So soon we're going to get up to Blue Mountain, you know. When you talk about the world's best coffee, that's the Blue Mountain coffee. The Blue Mountain coffee from Jamaica here. The caffeine story still remains. So though coffee has its, you know, medicinal properties at the same time, the caffeine. So while your body is saying it's time to rest, the coffee is saying let's have fun. So if you have never had coffee, don't start, you know, don't start. Let it be, man, let it be. And if you're trying to get off the coffee, that's a good thing. Very good decision. That's the Seventh Adventist Church. And we're going to get up to the Blue Mountains so you get a chance to see, you know, the beauty all around as far as the eyes can see. Oh, yeah. That's the river still on that side. I'm not sure. I don't think it's the Rio Grande. I'm not sure what that one is. Possibly, but tell me, because I know persons from Portland, you know, you're probably on it, on the line. So you let me know, you know, you tell me what am I missing here, the name of some of these places, you know. Even this looks familiar, but it's like Islington, some far before you get to this area. I know river there, so I know it's not it. The two main towns in Portland, they're actually Buff Bay and Port Antonio. And for Port Antonio, it is said to be the cradle, you know, of tourism. Oh, Blue Mountain, Blue Mountain. All right. Now you can see. Look at the terrain. I don't know. Some of it looks like fault line. Wow.
Cascade Primary and Infant School. Oh. That's where all the kids in the mountain go. And all those kids, they have to walk to school. Around here, we have no school buses. They have to walk like a mile or two, back and forth every day. And the thing is, nobody complains. That's what they know,
Yeah, that's what they know and that's what they're used to. So these pictures are taken 500 feet above sea level. You're actually looking at the view of Kingston, and to the far right, you're looking at Port Royal. You can see Port Royal. All the way over to the right. So we can see Kingston right there and then Port Royal all the way over. So getting to Holywell, where there's hiking that can be done. Very serene. So if you like, you know, that kind of thing, tranquility, you're just walking along with your friends, relatives. The camera is doing its own crazy thing here, but we're at Holywell, actually. So ready for some trekking. So here we are. Well, there's a breadfruit story from Captain Bligh breadfruit brought there in the area. But we're closing off now with the tavern, Old Tavern Estate. So I hope you enjoyed that. So, you know, if you are not residing here, if you're abroad and you want to come and just take a ride to the east, some places will seem familiar to you, right? Because I've shown a few of these places. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for checking in. Yeah, man, thank you for being with me, spending time with me on our channel. Be good. And if you can't be extremely careful. And I will catch you in the next video. Peace. And I am out of here. Yes, the light over my head, I am burning up. All right, you take care. Love you. Bye.